news. So many people on meth. Ow!
We got a couple of mysteries in this area, one not too far away in the Bahamas that we've been tracking and following. It is the disappearance of 55-year-old Lynette Hooker, who was out with her husband, Brian, 59-year-old. They had been in Key West, where they apparently rediscovered drinking, which is problematic in their marriage, causes them to fight. And then they took off to the Bahamas in their sailboat, and they were on their dinghy when apparently something had happened where she got knocked off of it, and those crazy currents just swept her right away.
I mean, it almost sounds like Kevin's talking about an old episode of Dateline.
I know. It's a Dateline special waiting to happen. Keith Morrison is salivating.
Yeah, right. Well, right now, police in the Bahamas have arrested Brian Hooker.
Arrested?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what exactly they're going to be holding him on or what kind of charges that they're going to have, but they believe something's going on. Now, his attorney was talking to the media, of course, about his innocence.
He was handcuffed. Okay. And he had clothing, gripping his clothing, change of clothes, in one hand while handcuffed. And with the other hand, he had to use that to grip. And the weather was so choppy and the vessel was moving. He alleges that as a result of all of that, he fell overboard and he had to be rescued by the person's officers.
Was he injured?
Yes, he said he was injured and he has a bruise on one of his knee. And he says he's experiencing pain, he's limping, and he requested medical attention.
How about that? So he fell in twice when they were arresting him. I guess he fell in the water. He says he bruised up his knee. Sounds like he's trying to throw a little shade at the Bahamian police.
I'm not sure is this guy worse at swimming or murder?
It'll be interesting to see how this all plays. Now, he told a friend that Lynette, his wife, had tried swimming back to the sailboat following her apparent fall overboard, but strong winds pushed them apart pretty quickly. Now, some of the text messages from a friend have also gone live as well. One person had texted to Brian. They said, "Did we just see all in the news, ABC World News? It said Lynette fell off the boat." He said, "Yes, brother, I'm afraid so. Off the dinghy in some choppy seas on the way back to the sailboat. The wind blew me away from her, and she swam towards the sailboat, and we lost sight of each other pretty quickly. As it was just about sundown, I drifted and tried to paddle with one oar for the next 7 hours until I washed up behind the shore of the next island over and was able to get some help finally. We're still searching and looking for her right now."
So when they think you've done something, but they don't have the murder proof quite yet, they're going to try to find any other crime they can bring you in on. So let's say Virginia, they suspect you of murder, but your tags are out. Well, they can bring you in now because they've got probable cause. And then they're going, so we're not here really to talk about your tags. We're here to talk about that 9-hour, that murder thing.
I love how you know Bahamian law.
No, I just made that entire thing up. Yeah. Beer works. It makes you act like you know what you're talking about.
You sounded like a lawyer just now.
Well, objection.
Now, I don't know if you remember the story about Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean Trantalis and his former lover, Daniel Curran. Now, they had an issue where back in November, Curran had been facing charges from an incident in which he allegedly assaulted the mayor by pushing him, dragging him across a road, and causing injuries.
Oh, no.
He was charged with battery on a person 65 or older and violating a domestic violence injunction. Now, the two had been in a relationship and lived together, though a no-contact order had been in place. Well, I think we know how the court case is going to end, as yesterday on his 35th birthday, Daniel decided to end his life by jumping from a high-rise in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't see that twist ending.
M. Night Shyamalan Kev over here.
How about that? Huh? Yeah. So, pretty crazy. Now, the mayor had previously asked prosecutors to drop the case, but it remained active and was being handled by another jurisdiction to avoid conflicts. Dean Trantalis said he was profoundly saddened by Curran's death and offered condolences to his family, calling him a loving person. So,
oh, my.
Yeah, wow, huh?
It would suck that somebody got all that bad shine towards them, and they were innocent. And that does happen. Where
This guy wasn't innocent, though. I mean, I think he beat up the former mayor pretty bad when there was a restraining order.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
All
I think
right,
I
current
did.
mayor.
I think I kind of proved that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, it's good. Just want to make sure you're on it.
It's sad, though, because you hate to see somebody end their life over this. I mean,
Yeah.
you could have turned it around.
Right.
You could have, got on a better path and acted right. Like, you didn't have to kill yourself over this.
Did you see they finally nabbed that 46-year-old Alexandra de la Caridad Gonzalez of Miramar, who is now been hit with a staggering 124 felony charges, basically of all fraud. You got first-degree fraud, grand theft, tied to what investigators describe as a sweeping embezzlement scheme involving multiple homeowners associations.
Wow.
She was a property manager and a bookkeeper, and she had access to HOA bank accounts and was
So-
just treating them like their own personal piggy bank.
Wow.
You're the law dog of the show. What with all of those charges, will they try to probably reduce him and get her on one
Yeah.
or two, and
You
then
know,
she goes to jail?
I think they'll get her on more than one or two, but yeah. Yeah, but obviously that's the little dance that they'll do now, is try to figure out what the plea deal is going to be. But I mean, she was stealing a lot, and she was living the life, vacation, shopping sprees, cosmetic surgery. She was going to New York City and Disney World. I mean, she was having a great time.
Dang.
Disney World?
Oh, yes. Yep. So they finally got her. So I think they tracked her down in Martin County. Don't know if you saw this story, but a UK pastor has been charged with gross negligence manslaughter after a 61-year-old grandfather drowned during a home baptism.
What?
Wow.
How did this happen?
48-year-old Cheryl Bartley was baptizing Robert Smith in a children's paddling pool during an October 2023 ceremony that was being live streamed when the video abruptly cut off. Smith, who had Parkinson's disease, was later pronounced dead.
What the hell?
Now, she's originally from Jamaica and a longtime UK resident. She was a barber and a grandfather of 7. That's the person that died. He'd previously been baptized but chose to undergo the ceremony again. But yeah, I don't know how you drown somebody in a baptismal, especially when it's in a baby pool.
Hamburger hands. You go too hard, maybe. I don't know if I'd be good at like if I had to baptize Virginia, I think I'd accidentally. I don't know.
I would not want to be baptized by you
No.
in your current condition.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
So much could go wrong.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful about baptism, and B, I'm making fun of just my bam strength sometimes I have. Like, oh, but precious you, bless you. Oh my gosh, she's dead.
That's heavy, man.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
All right, no more beer.
I mean, on his way out, though, he went with the Lord.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
Argue that.
Yeah, went right there. The Express Pass.
Terrible.
55-year-old Timothy Mahoney was arrested in Key Largo after being caught driving totally naked, but he was wearing a construction hard hat.
I am so looking for the backstory on this one.
All right, so he wasn't completely naked then.
Where are you coming from, sir?
They say just before being arrested, he was dancing to music and trying to smoke marijuana.
Okay, there is so much more to that story.
What are you doing over there?
Wow. There was another woman in Florida, Saria Lopez, that was driving on Route 41 at Bonita Springs going 123 miles per hour while nearly 3 times the legal alcohol limit.
123 miles an hour?
Drunk. I mean, that's unreal, right?
I think you just.
my goodness.
They throw you in the clink.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is a crazy story. They say the manager of an entirely alcohol-free sober bar in Aberdeen, Scotland, got busted for DUI after crashing his car last month.
Sober bar? That sounds like the worst place ever.
It sounds like a pizza restaurant that doesn't serve pizza.
No thanks. We're not going. And we're pissed.
He must have realized his own place sucked because he went somewhere else to get alcohol.
Well, he's probably out drinking to numb the pain from his failing business.
You're right. He goes out back by the dumpster and drinks.
Dude,
I mean, come on.
who talked you into opening a sober bar?
I mean, that is pretty wild, huh? And this is a cute story. A pet parrot named BB is going viral after riding underwater in a tiny homemade submarine in the Bahamas.
Oh, that's adorable.
The bird's owner built a small clear container with oxygen and tested it first, then took BB into the ocean. The parrot stayed underwater for about 15 minutes, just looking around at fish and coral. The video blew up online with people calling it wild and funny, but some are worried that it wasn't safe or natural for the bird.
Or real.
Yeah.
Fake parrot.
Turns out it's all AI, and we've all been duped.
I don't want to be cynical, but I still don't know if that one horse is able to paint.
BB says BB's owner says.
BB says?
Yeah, well, it's a parrot. That's what I done.
I do want to hear from BB.
Yeah, apparently BB's done other unusual stunts like skydiving and long trips.
Damn, girl.
Okay, well, there you go.
But
BB's more adventurous than me.
But I would like to really talk to BB and go, BB, did you like doing all that? Did you like your life?
Or are you just a show pony and you don't even want to be here?
Hey, very depressed, very sad.
Yeah.